To be oneself is for many things to come to the light. Welcome to the Mindset Elevator, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. Keep elevating, keep those high vibrations coming. I'm telling you, that's the stuff that makes the world go round. Keep up the high vibes, keep smiling, okay? Stay happy. Find something to do every day that brings you joy, all right? You deserve happiness. Let's keep going up, okay? So today's video is about the fact that you expose people simply by being yourself. The reason why this is so is because a lot of people have painted you in a certain type of way, usually in a negative light, behind the scenes, in the shadows, right? When people think that they're putting you in the worst possible light, they're painting you to be a very bad person or a person of poor quality. They're painting you as somebody who you're absolutely not. When people come around you, these same people with their people and their people, the bottom line is when you show up or when they show up, you expose them simply by being yourself. There are no tricks involved. You don't have to do too much except for when you're being yourself, you're never doing too much. You understand? When you're being genuine, when you're showing your true face, when you're showing how you really are, there is no tricks involved. You're just showing who you are. And it's going to go against the narrative that was painted, that was, sort of like concocted here about you, okay? Understand that you don't have to do nothing fancy. You don't have to dress fancy. You don't have to say nothing fancy either. All you had to do was show people your true smile. Show people how you speak, how you talk, how you come across. Show people what you know, how knowledgeable you are, how very different you are from the narrative that was being painted about you. You expose these people by being yourself. Because the thing about it is that whatever they were trying to portray in the community about you is going to backfire, because people are going to see, especially the real ones too. The real ones are going to see how you really are as a person to the core. They may look at you and judge you. They may think that the narrative that was being painted about you must be accurate. But when they get to know you, when you get to talking, when you get to showing people what it really is, when you show people your light, understand that you will expose those who worked extremely hard in the background to get people to be against you, okay? To get people to stay away from you, right? You generated interest by being yourself. You didn't have to do what the majority did. You didn't have to put on a grand show. You're not into the theatrics in this way. You're more willing to just being yourself is easier. When you're pretending to be somebody you're not, it's always harder because you have an image to keep. You have a role to play. When you have a role to play, it's like remembering your lines for a movie or for some sort of play or, some sort of like live performance. When you have to remember and stay in role, something that goes against how you really are, it's very, very difficult at times, okay? So you don't have to follow a script. You don't go the majority's way. You just show up and you're showing your true self, and it's going to bug a lot of people, especially those, like I said, who worked extra hard to try to get people to see you in a certain way. Whatever they tried to paint about you was inaccurate, so inaccurate that when you pulled up to the scene and you just started talking, you immediately exposed what the haters were trying to do. You exposed their plans, or you kind of exposed what sort of like concoction they were trying to formulate here about you. It just didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work out for them. Everything's going to work out for you though, because you're being true to yourself. You're not worried about appeasing anybody in these streets. You are being your own true authentic self and living life as such. So there is no script, and it comes off very genuine and very real, okay? Very authentic, very attractive as well. You being yourself shows the community at large and these third-party individuals who have been misled about your character. It shows all of them that there is a lot more than what meets the eye, okay? You're a lot more deeper than a lot of people, and sometimes the deep end is where there are warning signs. If you go deep, you better be ready for what you're going to get into. That's the type of person that you are. A lot of people didn't realize how deep you were. So when you start talking to people who have been misled about you, they're going to realize that there are a lot of facets about you, a lot of qualities about you that are a lot more startling than they could have ever imagined, okay? They didn't know you were that deep. They didn't know that you were that broad-minded, that you had that vast mind, because what was being painted about you was that you were this and that and this and that, and no, she's garbage. Nah, he's not really all that. But people, when they start to get to know you, they realize that who you are and what you are and the mind you possess was never really brought up by these haters who were trying to paint a certain type of narrative. You expose people by being yourself. You expose people by being in your authentic purpose. I mean, you're not trying to put on a show. This is not Cirque du Soleil. You're not, I mean, people watch you like you are a show, like you're some kind of sitcom, like you're some type of, movie. Your life is kind of like a movie because people are very invested in what you are doing and who you are. You're like the main character, okay? So as you are moving in life, doing your best, trying to go higher, you're going to have people watching you like you're a movie, taking notes, dissecting your whole character. It's going to happen. But just know that whoever and whatever has been said about you in the community to taint you, to shame you, to guilt you, to make you feel bad about where you're going next, understand that it has all been exposed because you were being yourself, and always be yourself, and never fold and never change and never dumb down yourself for anybody to feel comfortable around you, okay? Keep going higher, guys. You deserve a great life, okay? A lot of these people have to just try to get to know you first before passing judgment, because a lot of times you're a lot deeper than these people could have ever wrapped their minds around, okay? It's a beautiful thing. You're a beautiful person. Keep going up. And I'm telling you, on the Mindset Elevator, it's all about elevation, bringing things to light, talking about that real stuff. And understand that when you bring that real, it's going to intimidate those around you. You expose people by the realness that you possess. You expose people because they realize you know a lot more than them a lot of times. You have insight that they don't have. And it's like they have to sit down and they have to accept that. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow for the people who tried very hard to push a narrative that you weren't really nothing special, okay? You are special. You matter, okay? You are loved. You are appreciated. Keep going higher, guys. Thank you so much for being here on the Mindset Elevator. I hope you guys liked the video topic for today. Leave in the comments if you enjoyed this video and what you thought about it. I would really appreciate the positive feedback, or whatever type of feedback you guys want to give. Keep elevating, keep going up, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Stay happy, stay blessed, stay hydrated, and I will see you guys on the next video. Okay, bye.